What's up, my name is Jess and this is Reason. Today we're in Liverpool asking people whether they think it's okay for a 2-year-old to call themselves trans. How many genders do you think there are?
Too many. Not too many, but a lot. Some of them are just like...
How many genders do you think there are?
I think there isn't a defined number because it's just so fluid and it's just like whatever you feel like you are, then you are. I just think it's like you can't define it really. It's just like whatever you think. It's like, right, it's hard to explain.
I think it's a spectrum more than like a number.
I think gender's more up to the individual person to decide what they think it is.
I'm not sure, just as many as, as somebody feels kind of personally fits them.
How many can you name?
Male, female, cis male, cis female.
Transgender.
What does gender mean to you?
I'm actually really not sure. I'm still kind of figuring it out, but I think it's like self-expression and like how you identify with yourself, really.
So how would you define what gender is?
I just think it's more of like a personal feeling. I think you can't really define it because gender is just such a social construct and you just can't really, it's more of like what you just feel.
So what do you guys identify as?
I identify as a girl, but I completely respect anybody who identifies as anything other than that, and I think anyone should be able to identify as anything they want.
How do you know that you identify as a girl? What makes you think you're a girl?
I just feel quite comfortable with that label, but I think that it could be anything else if I found out later on.
So what do you guys identify as?
Non-binary, I think. I'm not really sure.
Cis male.
What age do you think you know your gender identity?
It really depends on the person, really.
Yeah, it depends on the person, because I mean I've known since forever because I've just been comfortable being cis male.
Yeah, and I'm almost 20 and I still don't really know.
So what age do you think you can determine what gender identity you identify as?
Some people know very young. I don't think there's a limit to where you are because some people know from so young.
The LGBTQ plus charity Stonewall recently published an article that said someone at the age of 4 can understand their gender identity. What do you think about that? Do you think 4's too young?
I think that might be the parents pushing it a little bit because I mean when a kid's younger they can make walls blue and give them blue balloons or make them yellow or have a boy with pink walls.
At what age do you think you know your gender identity?
I think it differs between each person. It's preferable for whatever.
So the LGBTQ plus charity Stonewall recently tweeted that a 4-year-old can determine their gender identity. What do you guys think of that?
I agree with that, yeah. I think somebody can feel like a certain way about themselves from a very early age. Yeah.